We love hip hop.
Yeah, this is more like getting to know you, maybe have like a little bit of a game session here, you know what I'm saying? I might be able to bestow some wisdom on this young artist over here doing this thing. All right. For the people who are seeing in the viewing audience, we have SKEENO in the motherfucking building. Hold on, air horns.
IGT baby.
Let's run some tunes or a tune for the listening audience. What do you want to run? Actually, your request, sir.
My request.
Yeah.
I forget what I have out, to be honest. Sometimes.
What's the newest one? You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go with let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go and check out your SEO. The SEO is good with that one right there. Okay. There we go.
Let's go. Now she know I'm booming. Wish I could hold it the same way, but then my heart cold. Gotta keep my GG close to me because I can't go. Every time I
feeling this. What is that? Ski Gang Records.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's get into it, man. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread here with another interview for your head top. Rare interview. I haven't done a solo interview in a while, so I feel happy to be here to get my interview on, you know what I'm saying? But like I said in the beginning of this conversation, we have a young artist over here. He's been doing this thing for a while, but he's still building in this scene over here. Right now, he's got some new music out, and we're going to get into a discussion about some music that he has out now, music from the past, and all different types of things in this hip-hop industry, okay? I would like to welcome to the We Love Hip Hop podcast, SKEENO in the motherfucking building. Air horns.
SKEENO IGT. I'm 21, baby.
Welcome. And let us know what you're working on right now, brother. Like, you have that new song that we just played in the intro. What besides that song, what are you working on? You got an album on the way? What's popping?
I got a lot coming on the way. I've been working all year last year and the year before that. Got a video coming out next week with the audio. Highly anticipated. Drugs and Money.
And that's you on the production, or who's on the production for that right there?
I got Billy Bands on the mixing and engineering, and I got B3 on the mastering.
Yeah. That's where actually we met. When we first met, it was over at B3 Studios. So are you consistently working with the same people, or do you bounce around from place to place?
I like to lock in, to be honest. Like, I like someone that knows my sound. Once you know my sound, it's easier to work. I can just keep going. I like to punch in, like to get shit done. I'm a Capricorn, so my work ethic is like up there. So
okay.
And I know these guys since middle school, like.
Okay. So are you from like the East End or West End? Like, just
Yeah. I'm from the West End.
The West End. Yeah. Okay. What part of the West End for the people who are watching in the audience? I know it's very regional when it comes to this hip hop game.
Yeah, for sure. I'm from the Jane, to be honest. I grew up in Jane and Wilson. But all my members are from the Western Road.
Wow.
Black Creek and Western Road.
Wow.
Boulevard, 121.
So yeah, I seen that on your bio, the 121, right? So that's where y'all are repping.
Yeah.
Well,
That's where Swagger's from.
Okay. Oh yeah. Salute to Swagger, right? So what was it like for you growing up in that area?
It was calm, just outside doing, getting into fuckery with my dogs and shit, like just running it up, sticking to the bag, just running it up on my dogs, like I was really money oriented, to be honest. Like, like I never took a trip or nothing. Just like a block baby for real. Like,
what do you mean you never took a trip? So you never took a trip outside of Toronto?
Nah, never, not outside the country or nothing.
All till now?
All till now, still.
Wow, brother. So okay, we'll get to that. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the Pinterest board for a second. Okay. Now, as far as even with you, now you're growing up, like before going outside, getting off the porch and all that type of shit. Like, what was it like when you're like a little youth for you in the area?
Or just in sports and just running around like a regular kid. Like, it's not like how it is back like now.
Yeah.
Back then we're on our bikes, we're outside, we're not really on our phones unless we're like on the house phone, linking up with everybody. Like, yo, like, you know, those group calls on the house phone. You gotta make sure your mom's not on the other line, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
So you're, you know, pause. You're a tall dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You weren't trying to like get into. You didn't have hoop dreams and shit.
Not really. Like, I was good in playing ball. Like, I played a lot of sports: soccer, football, rugby. But, like, it wasn't for me. Like, I felt like I stuck to the music. Like,
yeah.
like
So music was the first thing that you wanted to do, like in this entertainment, or was it something else?
It was art. I like to draw and stuff. Like, I was real sick at that shit. And then, like, you know, when you get to like a certain point where you're just like, fuck, like everything just falls through, and then it's like, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, you lose the passion for it. I lost the passion for it, but I gained it back with the music. So, you know, still, like, you know, I can still draw and stuff. Like, it's not rocket science, you know, to me.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm sure you incorporate it now when you're like putting together like the whole package for your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you do some of your artwork? Do you know, do some of your graphic designs behind the scenes and shit?
Yeah, 100%.
Or at least oversee it, you know what I'm saying? You know what you want.
Cover. I oversee and I take care of everything myself.
Yeah. So, okay, tell me about when you first started dropping music. What was that like? Was it this like, I'm just fucking around, or like, I'm dropping music because I'm going to be the next Drake?
At first, it was like, I was just freestyling, like, you know, with the man on the block. They said, yo, like, you're tough. So I started writing. I didn't get into the studio until like high school, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it was kind of intimidating, and like, you know, you don't really know too much about it, because I never really had like a older head to show me, like, yo,
like a mentor.
Like, you know, a mentor to you know, focus on the music, like, or that really knows about the music, like, you know. So I had to build everything that I know now by my own. So
yeah. So then how did that take us through that process of learning and you know what I'm saying? Like, is it going from studio to studio and then figuring out which one is the best one for you? And, you know, even your recording process is, you know, is the punch in, like, take us through your process of how you got to where you are right now in 2026.
Once I started going to the studio, it was mostly like written. So I like to write, make sure I know what I'm, like, you know, articulating and stuff, like. So it's like, after that, I just got to the point where I just got consistent with it, and I felt more comfortable getting into the booth, so I could just speak what's on my mind. So it's like, now I could be more free and more creative. And it's like, like, you know, so, and I kept hopping to different studios. I've been to like multiple growing up, from the east to the west to the north.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I haven't been to any major ones. It's just like, you know, just certain ones where it's like, you know, I could get a feel for where's right, like, you know. But like, I started punching in. Oh, I start punching in now, but like, it's mostly like just runs. Like, I just try to run through a whole beat, like, and then, like, you know, we just construct it. Like, we'll do multiple takes, take certain parts out, and then, you know, we build the track, like, you know, what sounds blessed, like, you know, what the fans would want to hear.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like trial and error at first, and now it's just like a trial right now, just to see, like, you know, it's not even no errors. Like, I already had enough, so it's like just trying to see what all these lessons I've been through could like amount to.
So do you think that you found your sound yet, or you're still looking to find like what your sound is? Because from going through your music, right, your latest tune, like the latest music video, the link you have in your bio, it's not as like grimy as the one that we played in the intro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of threw me off, to be honest. I'm like, okay, like it was more of like an emo tune. Am I wrong?
Which one you talking about?
I had the video up here. It was called Superpower.
Oh, Superpowers. Oh, no, those are old songs though. Like, that was like 2 years ago. Okay. I did the video 2 years ago, but I made the song about like 5 years ago.
So you went from more emo to more grimy now.
More like melodic, like pain type shit, to like more like confident and like structured. Like, I don't know. It's just like how like that should have been dropped a long time ago, 100%. It's not. It doesn't represent who I am now. Like, you know, it was just one of those. It's like basically a throwaway.
Okay, so describe what you would like. Okay, you know, you bump into an exec. They're like, "Yo, your name's SKEENO." Okay, you a rapper?
Yes, sir.
Describe what your music is to, you know, what your music would be like.
My music is different, and I just say that because like I could create any type of music. I have country demos. I have alt rock demos. I have R&B demos. Yeah, I could dabble in the singing. Like, you know, like, you know, I have rap, I have old school hip hop, like I do it all. But like the most consistent main thing that I know that I'm solid in is melodic rap. So
Okay,
like, you know, I like to, you know, dabble in different things. Like,
yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
to trap myself in a box.
Would you be willing to give your song away to somebody else? For example, like you wrote a banger, okay? You and the crew, you've been listening to it for like the last 3 weeks, like, yo, this is hard. And then, I don't know, an exec comes into the room and they're like, yo, I need that, fam. I'll give you freaking whatever splits on that. Let me get that, though.
100% if the paperwork's right.
To
be honest, like I don't like. I made so much songs. It's hard for me to attach myself to a song like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like I don't know. It's effortless to me. It's just like fuck. Like if you have it, might as well just give it. Like if you see a bum on the street, you know you made it in life. You're successful. You're gonna give $1.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you're like, you know, a piece of shit. Like
no, and you got to also understand from a business standpoint, if you're willing to give that material up to somebody else to do, now you can be known as a songwriter and a rapper.
Yeah, that too. You know,
You know what I'm
credentials.
saying?
I'm building a portfolio, resume.
Yeah, listen, Future wrote for Beyonce.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's not because he went into the studio and was like, oh, this is what Beyonce would like. Nah, like they heard a reference and they were like, yeah, Beyonce would be perfect on this.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's change this up a little bit. Boom, now it's Beyonce's song.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I'd write for other artists, to be honest, if they wanted to. Like,
Let me ask you about the consistency, brother, because I was looking through the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Why haven't you been as consistent as I feel that you should be?
It was just, like I said, trial and error before. Like, you know, that's why the song that I'm dropping next week, June 19th, Drugs and Money, it's the basis of what's about to happen. I'm about to lock in songs, quality, effort, resilience, persistency. Everything is going to be there, 100%.
And you've been doing this for like how long? About 7 years now, right?
Like dropping?
Yeah, because the first video I seen was about 7 years ago on your YouTube.
Yeah, about that.
Right, right. So, what do you think right now, as far as you and maybe even just the scene as a whole? Because we're in Toronto, a lot of artists are trying to, what they say, break that glass ceiling. What do you think is holding yourself and Toronto artists back from breaking that glass ceiling, so that you could be considered more like a gigs or I'm not going for the highest like a Travis Scott. I'm saying like a freaking Central C or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Them levels, mans are walking around, sprinters all over the place. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get that, but like the only way for artists and myself included is to just be yourself. Just talk about what you want to talk about. You don't have to talk about the whole rah-rah and things, like, you know, those ones like you could do that just to let mans know that you're hard, but then switch it up. Like not every track has to be about running mans down 100%. Like go talk about some dollars, caddies, go take some trips, like, you know, talk about real life things, what you're dealing with right now. Like, you know, show yourself. You got to let people know, like, you know, and then that's how people will connect with you. That's how you grow yourself, like 100%.
No, straight up. You guys have like a marketing plan planned out right now, but I don't want obviously for you guys to give us everything that you got that you're going to be planning, but like, do you guys have like a marketing plan that you could give us a little bit of insight on?
100%. But the main thing is just content. It's content and being seen. Like right now, what I seen on socials is that there's a lot of artists. A lot of them are good. A lot of them are consistent. And a lot of them, like, you know, they might hug that spotlight for a little bit, but like, you know, you just got to put yourself out there and just expose yourself to let them know that you're better than them. You have to put yourself in your shoes, in your what's the word? Your who you aspire to be. Like put yourself in their shoes. How are you gonna get to that point? You gotta talk your shit. You gotta stand on what you're doing and make sure everything you're doing is coming with quality.
What about like, because you mentioned content, right? Like, are you willing to make outside of rap content to maybe get people in tune to your rap, like, you know, skits and TikTok videos and different things like that? You know what I mean? Like, 100%. You might have to like crash out on a live stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
It's a different time now, fam.
Yeah, there's things I would do and there's things I wouldn't do. Like, you know, like I do a 1-2 skits, like, you know. You don't have to do anything crazy. You just have to make sure you're seen And if people like you, they like you. If they don't, then it's a wash. Like you can't argue with facts and statistics and people.
Yeah. No, you talking real shit right there, man. Because I look at these content creators these days, and I'm looking like content creators be the new rappers, fam.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kai Cenat is like as big as a rap star. But then there's also people who are rapping who are doing content like streaming and stuff like that. Would you do that? Like stream and rap? Like Blueface streams?
Yeah, but like those
or
are
does
like
it take
seasons.
away from
It
the
would take
rapper?
a season. I'd do it in seasons, to be honest. Like since like I'm a Capricorn, I do podcasts or streams throughout the whole winter. I'm inside, so you guys get to see how I am in the cold and in this type of season. But like, I can't do it all the time because I'm gonna be doing shows and like interviews and like engagements and stuff. So it's gonna be hard to like focus on one thing on that much, and I really want to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Focus on one thing, you see a high percentage of success.
Okay.
But it's not bad to dabble into the streams, like
Yeah. Show your character and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I heard some drill tracks, okay, but I hear you're a versatile artist. Is drill rap still a thing, or is it dead at this point? Or does it still have legs on it? Can you still see people like listening to drill rap on a high scale like 5 years from now?
It won't be as popular. It won't be as popular. You have to take in what's making the artist blow up.
Yeah.
Look at the market. What is he talking about in that song? He's not talking about bare rundowns and all that. He's making stuff that people could dance to. They're playing it in clubs. They're playing it on the radio.
Yeah, he's just talking about being a dog with the gal there.
Like, you feel me? Like, moshing up the market. Like,
yeah.
Like, caddies are tatting on their skin. You want to make that type of music. If you're making type of music that's drilling, like, not everyone's gonna care. Like, it's not as like it's not graspable, like tangible.
Yeah, not everybody knows your ops.
Exactly. Like, like, who cares about your ops? Like, okay, you're a cool guy. You have ops. We know that now. But like, what can you do? Why should I keep listening to you? Like, you might be a pack. You keep fucking around with the ops. Like you feel me? Like your music might be good, but you might not last as long as your music would.
Yeah.
You feel me? You got to think about that. Like,
no, you're talking some real sense right there, man.
It's a business. You got to think about it as a business. Take care of the music. If you want to do it the ops, do it in your private time when you're off the clock. Would you bringing up sliding on the ops to a business meeting?
Oh, hell no.
So like, why would you like bring that? Why would you bring that to a business deal? And you're always in business mode when you're doing music. You're outside. You're a public figure. So the only time you could do that is when nobody sees you. So.
Yeah. Even like when it comes to being a rapper, because I used to rap once upon a time, right? But around that time, social media wasn't as popping. I didn't have like I don't know your background as far as like if you got any ops or whatever, but like as you gain visibility, do you get more worried, right? And let me not use the word worried, more concerned when you walk around. I feel this way as a podcaster. I don't rap, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man sees me and they're like, if they're looking at me too long before like saying, yo, I love your pod, I'm kind of like, yo, I'm a little bit bummy, like walk on. You know what I'm saying? I think
that's just the city. It's the Screwface capital, you feel me? So it's just like, it's normal to feel like that. But me, I don't know. I wouldn't feel like that. I already know what I'm getting myself into, and I already know what it comes with. Like, sometimes I get that feeling like, why is this guy watching me so hard? So like, sometimes I'll just go up my way, be like, you're blessed. Like,
yeah.
I'll just diffuse the situation. If it's a thing, then it's a thing. If it's not, then what's going on? Like,
yeah, no. I'm listening to SKEENO, fam. No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Listen, man, SKEENO in the motherfucking building. What do you got planned for? We're in the middle of the year right now. It's June when we're recording this interview, June 2026. What do you got planned as far as for the rest of the year that's going to take us into 2027?
Just a lot of music dropping. I'm trying to have fun, to be honest, in the summer, so I could give you guys some real stuff. Some real, like, like, I want to talk about, like, what Drake talks about, like, some of the mimosas or them peach bellinis, like, with shotties and bikinis.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's just going to be work and fun.
So we could expect SKEENO outside Cabana
100%.
Pool Bar, all the
Everywhere, I'm
different
outside,
places.
like,
You know what I'm
what
saying?
did they say? What did the youngins say? Outside and the girl, them outside. Come on, for sure.
Outsideness, man. So listen, what we learned here, SKEENO's been out here. He's been putting in music for a while here. He's focused. Next time you see him, he will be at some kind of beach bar, maybe about 4 or 5 shotties all around. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Just living the life. Couple of peach bellinis and new music on the way.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Listen, man, I enjoyed having this conversation here with you, brother. I feel like everybody should go check out your music. Where can they check out your music? Where can they check you out on social media? All that good stuff.
Check me out on everywhere, to be honest. Name's SKEENO.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me SKEE_WRLD, Ski World. Find me on the YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah, my Apple Music does like crazy numbers, to be honest. More so than Spotify. And it's weird to me because, like, I don't know, everybody pushes Spotify, but like Apple does more, like, especially in the States. Feel me?
And Apple Music, listen, I'm not trying to, start no streaming wars, but the sound is a little bit crisper over there.
Feel
So
me?
listen, go check out SKEENO on all listening platforms. Go to his YouTube channel. Go subscribe up. What do you want to take us out on the road here with?
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.